Okay, so I am Sam Barrett.
My name is Dee Tunch.
Both have come from different paths and joined together to create Haven Woods Community Interest Company roughly 2 years ago. It's a very small organisation, just the two of us. And the whole process really has been about promoting well-being, but by using the natural space that we have and our natural world. So we do that in a number of different ways with children, families and adults. So basically, from my point of view, I've trained as a forest school leader. I did my level 3 training, and basically that opened up many doors. So I've worked in schools for nearly 14 years, decided it wasn't for me in that way anymore, being in the classroom, and wanted to look more at emotional, social support, mental health. So Forest School was my key to looking at starting the company with Dee.
So my name is Dee Tunch, and my background, I am a health and safety consultant background. So I have recently trained in health, safety and well-being because that's where my interest lies. Because I deal with a lot of different safety issues, but what really makes me happy is to look after other people and make sure that they're mentally well. After having 2 boys of my own, I understood very early on that the best way to keep them happy was to get them outside. And so therefore, we've combined with Sam to get other people outside, and it's also simple really, but it's just really about connecting people, reconnecting people with nature and the benefits that can give. Currently, we are fortunate to be able to have a licence on a 2-acre woodland in Hanwell, which is privately owned by the William Habane charity. The woodland is called the Habane. It's called Long Acre Woodlands. And as I said, the charity allows us to operate there. It's sort of opposite Ealing Hospital. If you look underneath the viaduct, you'll find the woodlands in there. Not many people in Hanwell know it exists, but it's a beautiful part of Hanwell. And as I said, at the moment, that's where we run our current events.
We do Forest School, and we have done programmes. We've had a bit of a blip, obviously, where we've had COVID in there and we weren't able to do some of our usual programmes. The long-term programmes we do love, so we would normally do those in a 4-week block, and those was generally for children 7 to 11 years. We've also had some schools down with children with additional needs, so we had some teenagers down as well before lockdown. And they were also able to bring their therapy dog. We had a gong session for them, also very powerful. So those are the kind of things there. We do holiday camps, so that again is for 7 to 11-year-olds. That's where they don't attend with their parent or carer. That's great. But again, we have some children that come that know each other from school, some that don't know each other, don't know anybody else. So that's all about obviously teamwork, looking at them individually, meeting new peers, making new friends, and that has worked. So there are children that have come not knowing each other and have kept in touch afterwards, so that's beautiful as well. So children with additional needs is very much the avenue that we're concentrating on at the moment. And also Dee introduced us to a wonderful organisation, Stormwood in Hanwell, and the 2 wonderful ladies there recently sponsored a session, and that was for parents and or carer and child or children to come along. Again, really powerful, because a lot of these people are quite isolated. They may be living in flats, not been able to get out a lot. Also don't feel very welcome sometimes in the community, again, because they don't have that confidence to mix. So we had this session on, it was just wonderful.
I suppose the one thing we'd like to get across is that we can, that the space is available to hire for like a minimum fee. However, people operating there on their own would not be allowed to set up the fires, because I'm a trained fire consultant. Sam's a trained forest school leader, and so that's a limitation. But the woodland is there, and we would love other people, other organisations to use that. As I said, unfortunately, we can't permit people to light fires when we're not there because of the risk, and obviously we pay a lot of insurance to do that. But we would, encourage people, if they want to come down and spend some time, whatever, we would love people to use the facility. more. Or if somebody else says, well, we have a nice woodland, why don't you come to us? Because we can go to you, because we leave nothing in the woodland. You know, we take everything there, including a portable toilet. You know, we bring everything to site and we take everything away. So if somebody else is thinking, I've got a lovely piece of land, a lovely woodland, could you come to us? The answer would be yes, we could.
We are also always very keen to speak to like-minded people, you know, and, you know, have meetings down there if you want. You know, it's not, like I said, you don't have to have an office. You know, you can light a fire and sit and have your meeting in a very calm space. So you know, what we do, we're also always very keen to speak to other people who, you know, would like to know more, maybe would like to do some training as well. You know, other forest school people or other people that work with children or adults. So yeah, I mean, we're open to meeting lots of like-minded new people. So currently we are Facebook. We're a little bit dinosaur-y. We have got some funding, you know, for all sorts of different things, but we are looking at trying to get a little website. So we do that. Is the next. We do need that. People do need a website to come to, something that's simple to navigate. So that is our next step. We are on Instagram as well, but we're really bad at that one.
We're really bad. We are dinosaurs. We want to be outdoors. We don't want to be at the laptops.
Yeah, we don't. So that is a bit of a downfall for us. But at the moment, yes, currently everything that we do goes on Facebook. Any up and coming events. But we do need to raise our profile more.